Welcome to your first day on the Bakerloo line of the London Underground. Here you will be taken through a brief introduction on operating the 1972 tube stock that operate on this line. During this session, you'll be taken through the startup procedure, critical driving controls, and passenger operations at several stations.
Okay,
Head over to the indicated train and climb aboard to get started.
Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Alright.
Take a seat in the driver's position. This is where you'll be spending most of your time.
Alright. Let's try this again, shall we?
The control switch activates the train for operation.
Where are we? Zoom in. It's not really obvious, is it? Alright. No, I don't want to sit in the control, so I don't want to turn on the train. Hello, Smithers. You're quite good at turning me on. Alright. On.
The direction selector determines the direction of travel.
Oh, I can also use W. Okay. Whoops.
This train features a combined power brake handle.
Hang on.
Set this as indicated to begin the startup procedure.
Enter. Okay. Traction 2. Emergency.
Set the brakes as indicated.
2 off. And release. Press the auto reset button. Good. Rio 1 hold. I'll be quiet.
The train is now ready to depart. Set the direction selector and apply power to begin moving.
This is not, oops. Because you move the mouse a little bit and it... this is...
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce component stress and maintenance requirements.
It'd be good if I could use my controller, but that hasn't been activated yet. Off and release. Okay.
Apply a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable and safe stop.
I've got even less far than I did the first time. Oh, shut up. That's not gonna do it. Come on.
Take a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors.
No. No, we're not quite there yet. No, I'm gonna have to use a keyboard, I think, because this. Alright, you say you still have to use the tab key with this one, or I guess you can use the door open left there. Okay, so loading passengers.
It's time to get going. Set the doors to locked. The train is now ready to depart. Set the direction selector and apply power to begin moving. The next station on the line is Kilburn Park, where we will perform a passenger stop.
So now I can't. Oh, hang on, yes I can I? Oh, there's another train coming. Hello. Ah, stupid mouse. Now this is how it can really be dark under there. Hey, you know what? I just realised something.
Apply a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable and safe stop.
Stop? Are we gonna stop? Are we gonna stop? Are we gonna stop? We're pretty close. We need to be up a little bit further, but...
Take a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors.
Well, that's... I have just found... and... Oops. Can't load passengers. No. I'm using the actual my gamepad at the moment. I'm driving significantly over the speed limit. I don't know what the speed limit is. I don't know how to control this thing. So I press A. We'll speed up. We probably don't need to do that. Now I would like to be able to do that. So I'm using the A button now, but I've still got to have the thingy in the right position, the dot thingy. Still got to have still got to have the cursor in the right position to do anything. And if you're slightly in the wrong spot and doors are on the right, this is going to take a lot of practice.
It's time to get going. Set the doors to locked.
Oh, this is finicky. This is precise. We want doors closed.
Proceed to the next stop at Maida Vale unguided this time and see how you get on.
Oh, because it's funny, because I missed the other station. I think if I... let's get out of the seat. Hang on. If I go for a walk, I think you'll find this is actually... Hello. This is actually Maida Vale, so I missed the station before Maida Vale because I don't know how to control this train, and so I stopped here, and then I did all the door procedures here, and then it says stop at Maida Vale, which I just did. So we'll close the door. You gotta have the cursor in exactly the right spot. So my apologies folks, because this should be a lot smoother than what it actually is. It's not as if this is my first time playing Train Sim World. You'd think it was.
Good work. That concludes all of the basics of operating this train.
Really? That's it? That's a tutorial? Wow, lucky me. I'm totally ready. Bring on the 1219 Elephant Castle. Me level 2, Bakerloo level 3, Tube Stock level 3. And I got a silver medal for that. That was crap. So now we're loading up again. I'm sorry, I'm trying to be positive. I like the idea of this game. I like the fact that it's the London Underground. But if that's the tutorial and if that's the way that we've got to operate this train, my God, I'd like to put some serious hours into this. But if this is what it's going to be like, imagine if this was the first time you'd ever played a train simulator game. You'd download it, you try that, and you go, you know what, I want my money back because this is going to be too hard. Alright, what are we doing? Zone 1. Welcome to London Road Depot. This is a northbound service that will travel to and terminate at Queen's Park. Yeah. And? There it is. There's nothing precise about this at all. Okay. Off and up. Off and away. So we want our favourite button because that stops airways. Can't. Sec. Be quiet. We're almost. Can we not? Wait for a moment. Okay, so we have the shunting signal to go to the left. Stop at location, line entry in 357 yards. Of your no, that brake too quickly. I did the San Francisco episode not that long ago and it was nowhere near as difficult as this. 250 yards to go. Coasting at the moment. So we've got to wait. This is still the tutorial, by the way, I think. We've got the road. Go to Waterloo, 772 yards. Off and release. Should be in shunt first. So you want to look up here to actually see where you're going. Then you've got to move the cursor down. Game hasn't told me that. I should only be doing 15 miles an hour. Coasting now. Maybe I'll have to go back to using go back to using the keyboard. That's stupid. Just got to get it in the right. Just got to get the cursor in the right spot. I'll be quiet. I want to be able to look up and go, oh gee, there's Waterloo. Stupid. That's one. it's not safe to do, so I need to move up a bit. Alright. Unlock the doors. If anybody gets motion sickness because of this, I'm really sorry. Alright, we need to lock the doors again. Because in theory, as I've explained in other Train Sim videos and Train Sim World videos, you shouldn't need to look at the controls specifically like that to get the doors to close. I should be able to look forward. Should be able to look forwards at all times like that. See, even if I press A, which I've been doing before, and using the left hand thingo, joypad. I should be looking forward, not looking down for the brake handle. What an emergency. And I'm well short. I'm still in the tunnel. Oh, this is stupid. Apparently you can turn all these braking markers off. I'm not going very fast, so I can still power at this point. Unlock the doors. Can I look outside yet? Oh, I guess that's outside. Okay, there's probably things that I can't do because I'm in the early stages still. Doors open left. Charing Cross next. And I should point out, I'll be quiet. I should point out that I haven't actually set up my controller for this, so maybe that is part of the reason. When the game allows me to, and we get to the end of this objective, and we're actually going to stop recording and make sure that it's set up for a controller, because using the mouse is absolutely ridiculous. The controller's a little better. But there's no way that this should be happening. Not yet. You can actually see that much at the moment anyway. Okay. Hit Charing Cross platform. Braking's pretty good on the train, but it looks like, hang on, looks like I can't drive a train, and I clearly can. I'm a little short, but for the sake of the exercise, alright, so we are loading passengers, and yeah, I'm short. Do have to say that graphics and everything look fantastic. The control system straight out of the box is what lets this down. The control system and the tutorial is what lets it down. So 30 mile an hour track speed, which has just dropped down to 15, that's helpful. Oh, it's about 20 the track speed at the moment, so we'll just coast. Oops. Lots of relatively low speed limits on the underground. I'm running 4 minutes late. I don't know how I'm running. Yeah, Little Circus. I don't know how I'm only running 4 minutes late. Further. Alright, can I open the doors sometime today? Yes, I can. Well, lock the doors again. Oxford Circus next. Oxford Circus next. Mind the doors, please. Oh, I should really say that when I'm on the platform. Alright, let's go. Series parallel, probably a little bit too soon to do that, but this is really how little visibility you actually would have in the underground. Now I'm going too fast. Oh, be quiet. Now I need to brake. Hang on. That was a little bit too hard. So we'll just coast in. Speed limit's gone up a bit now, so we are about 450 yards away from Oxford Circus. You can start to see the platform if I had the camera looking the correct way. Here we go, some pretty tight curves that the underground goes around. Too slow. A little bit further. A little bit further. Alright, open doors. Bakerloo line train, Bakerloo line train. Please mind the doors, mind the doors. Mind the doors, please. Oh, I'm just on an underground. Now we can go into parallel. Have to look forward for a little bit. Not too quickly though, because we are going too fast again. Sounds pretty good. Speed limit. I was just trying to get under that speed limit, and the speed limit changed up in my favour, so that's good for me. 450 yards to Regent Street, Regent's Park rather. Regent Street's a totally different station altogether, so we'll just coast at this point. So just our first step of brake to start with, now our second, back it off a little bit to our first. Don't want to go into release too quickly for too long, and we'll just come nicely into this green section. Put a little bit of brake on, there we go. Yeah, I think I've got to do some fine tuning with my controls, but things are getting better. Loading, loading, loading. Alright, time to lock the doors. are closed. Whoops. Now what's going on? What's going on here? It's 720 yards to Baker Street. .30-mile-an-hour speed limit going along nicely. Now this is what it should be like. So you don't get in the right. Oh, now we've had a. I do that. Crying out loud. Just a little bit more. Alright. Doors will open on the right, so we're supposed to be in a good position to see the cameras, but we're not exactly in the best position. Lock the doors. Lock the doors. If you don't get in exactly the right position, you're not doing.
Unattended baggage will be removed and may be destroyed by security services.
Alright. No. No. Here we go. I figured out that I had the cursor pointing in the wrong spot. So what I need to do is get the cursor towards not the handle, but the knob in the middle. That's where I need to get the cursor to point, not the knob, not the back end of the handle, because the actual handle, because that's where the dead man's controller is. So knowing where to point your cursor is very important. get the camera in the right position. Now I have to do something with the controller. And that turned out I was a little bit too far back in the end. I should be back a little bit, but compared to I couldn't see where I was going at all. Alright, lock. And this is why in Flight Simulator World, where people spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on equipment so they don't have to rely on controllers and joysticks and keyboards and mouse and Edgware Road next. Now we are starting to lose a bit of time. We're nearly, we'll be about 10 late by the time we get to Edgware Road. Should be going quicker than this. No, not Dead Man's Handle. There we go, traction brake control parallel. Let's go, not spare the amps. Because of course I should be looking out the front window. But because the control system is so stupid, that is a fantastic view though. A little bit too far. Queen's Park service, Queen's Park service. Bakerloo line train, Queen's Park service. Please mind the closing doors. Let's try, I was going to say enjoying the scenery, it's not as if we can see the scenery in the tunnel. Good morning ladies and gentlemen, this is a Bakerloo line service to Queen's Park. Our next stop will be Paddington. Paddington next stop. If you're leaving the train here at Paddington this morning, we thank you for travelling with us on London Underground. Change here for other services. Paddington next. Too slow, I think I am. There we go. And spare the amps. Simulated oak. The fact that I'm actually this far compared to where I thought I was going to be like 15, 20 minutes ago. Runaway train, sorry, Paddington people. What the actual... How did I recover from that? I'm going to get out of the seat. I'm actually still on the platform. I can't believe that. Like, I've only basically got the driver's cab to the front. I know I should be back here so I can see the camera, but compared to... I didn't think I was going to stop there at all. Alright. Let's get back in the seat. Queen's Park Service. Queen's Park Service. Please mind the closing doors. Feels like, it looks like I'm actually standing up, which is very often what London Underground drivers actually do. Because their cabins are so small, a lot of them spend a lot of time actually driving standing up. Hello, baby girl. Hello, meow. Where did my... driver's seat. I'll let go of the dead man handle. That's what happened there. That's an interesting one. I wasn't sitting in the driver's seat, but I was still able to drive. But I couldn't see the heads-up display, the HUD on the bottom right-hand side. So I didn't know how fast I was going. So you actually got to be sitting in the seat, even though I could drive the train. Warwick Avenue next, Warwick Avenue. Meow. Hello, baby girl. Yes, baby girl. Do you want to open the door for the people, lady girl? What's wrong? What's wrong, baby girl? Bakerloo line train, Bakerloo line train, Queen's Park. Please stand clear of the closing doors. Oh, I think I know what she wants. She wants to get into my cupboard where I've got my spare equipment. Baby girl. Haven't we already stopped at Maida Vale? Hello. So close together, 500 yards. Give it a little bit more power. Now I don't want to spend the whole series looking at the controls, but that way. We're still powering, station coming up. We're running about 12 minutes late now. Too quick on the brake. Unlock the doors. Baby girl, you're good at pushing buttons. Unlock the doors for me, please. Bakerloo line train, Queen's Park. Mind the doors, please. Mind the doors. Kilburn Park. I actually have used stations on the Bakerloo. Maidavale or Kilburn Park. I think Maidavale was probably the closest station when I was staying in North London. I overused Willesden Green, Willesden Junction on the overground, Kilburn Park or Maidavale on the Bakerloo. So we're getting close to the speed limit, so we'll, whoops. Shut off now. We'll use some brake. A little bit more brake. Not bad, not perfect, but... Oh, whistle. Don't like that one much. That sounds more like London Underground. What am I doing? I'm unlocking the doors. I was just doing that for my own amusement while the cursor was in the right spot for the whistle. What we are going to do is close the doors. Really be in. So hard to get that little sweet spot of where I should be in shunt or in series shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Our next and final stop will be Queen's Park, where this Bakerloo line will terminate. My apologies for the late running of this service, as it is my first day today. Thank you for travelling London Underground, and we look forward to seeing you on one of our services soon. Please make sure that you have all your personal belongings with you before you leave the train, and mind the gap when leaving the train at Queen's Park. All customers must leave the train at Queen's Park on arrival, as this service will terminate at Queen's Park. Thank you for travelling London Underground, and good morning. Oh, we get to go outside. Misnomer, a lot of people seem to think, and quite rightly so, when it's the name of the network and everything like that, that the London Underground is fully underground, and it isn't. I think it works out about 50% of the London Underground isn't actually in tunnel. Queen's Park being an example of that. A little bit more. Alright, we'll go and open the doors. Ladies and gentlemen, this service terminates here at Queen's Park. All customers, please leave the train here at Queen's Park. Thank you for travelling London Underground. So we got there. It wasn't pretty, but we got there. Now what do we do? Little help? So we've zoomed up to level 5. That was 43 minutes and 24 seconds to drive 6.4 miles. And I got a bronze medal. Surprised I got any medal, quite frankly. Let's continue. Now, for something different, and because sometimes this might have been a hard episode to watch with the camera moving around and everything like that, we're going to see if we can actually go for a little bit of a walk and just go exploring some of or a station. Maybe go on a little bit of a train ride and see what it's actually supposed to be like. Train Sim World 2. Next episode, I hope what I'll do when I finish recording is I'll have a look at the control system, see what is actually set up. And hopefully there will be an improvement in the next episode. I want to be able to drive so I can actually look forward at all times instead of having to look at the controllers to make sure, or the handles or whatever, to make sure they're doing what they should be doing. Actually, on Train Simulator, I might go and actually drive a London Underground route, so it actually knows what I'm doing. I'm not going to go... I don't want to do that at the moment. I want to get off. I want to save my progress. And I want to go back to the main menu. Yes, I do. That does, I've got to say, that does look rather sweet. Alright, I want to explore. Explore on foot, yes please. Can we go winter? Winter fog? Winter blizzard. Okay. Now, where are we going to look on the map? No. Maida Vale. Charing Cross, Oxford Circus, Baker Street, Edgware Road, Warwick Avenue. Hang on, we went this way. Maida Vale, Warwick Avenue, Edgware Road, Regent's Park, Charing Cross, Elephant and Castle. Let's have a look at Elephant and Castle. So I'm actually going to drive a London Underground route on a new episode of Train Simulator. So it actually feels like that I've driven a London Underground train today nicely. Because that wasn't nice. That wasn't pretty. Yes, we got the job done, but that wasn't nice. That wasn't pretty. Oh, gee, okay. What's happened to my graphics? There we go. Okay, so we are on platform 3. Why is the train like that? It's certainly taking its sweet time to load in with images and whatnot. Let's go for a walk. Hello. Let's go out. And then we'll walk our way down. Walk our way down to the. Even walk? Can I go that way? No, seemingly not. Okay. It's disappointing. What is going on? Can I walk that way? Can I talk that way? Oh, now it decides that it wanted to do something. Okay. Oh, this isn't good at all. These two just look like they're running on the spot. I was hoping to be able to actually walk. This is crap. Might not have my controller set up correctly. When a train will go towards the indicator, if a train comes, we'll actually try and get on it. I've got to do this awkward thing with the keyboard at the moment because the controller has decided that it doesn't actually want to work. Queen's Park train in 13 minutes. At 6 PM. Now it, hang on, let's see if we can go to the other platform. Does it not want to? Does it not want me to walk down there either? Okay, looks like the controller is working in a minute. Okay, so Elephant and Castle. Oh, well, okay, it does stop at Willesden Junction, so I'd either use Willesden Junction, Maida Vale or Kilburn Park, depending on where I was going. Now it decides that it wants to work. Briefly, when's the next train? 10 minutes.
Ticket checks are in operation at this station. Please have your tickets ready for inspection.
Wow, that's cool. Now, I believe that was Emma Clark, who actually used to do the voices on London Underground. So that's cool. This is good. As part of the London Underground upgrade program, we are currently modernising the area. This work will mean some changes to your normal travel plans. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go up here a bit, have a look at the map and the help point. So northbound platforms for service to Waterloo, Oxford Circus, Paddington, Harrow and Wealdstone, which is where... Really, I picked the wrong station. I probably should have picked a station in the middle somewhere. A station like Paddington, maybe. Is maybe what I should have picked. Oh well, we've done it now, so... Don't want to go through all the loading screens again. So 8 minutes for that one. On then between this episode and next episode, I will have a look at the controller setup. Where are we? Queen's Park, 11 minutes. So this one doesn't go all the way, this only goes as far as Queen's Park. This next one in 10 minutes. Double Decker Time Machine 2. Some good advertisements, fake or not, on the platform. Where's the front? I really picked the wrong station, didn't I? I'm a little bit disappointed that we seemingly can't go up the stairs.
Please do not leave your luggage unattended on the station. Luggage left unattended may be removed without warning or destroyed or damaged by the security services.
Disruption on the line. Following a thorough review, we are pleased to announce that the planned block on the line will no longer go ahead. The upgrade work is still required to improve reliability. The industry is now focused on delivering this project at a less disruptive time. We are currently working to develop alternative travel plans which will include road transport and ticket acceptance on other lines before beginning the work. Once these are finalised, we'll advertise them at the stations, online and via email. Go. In the train. In, yes. Let's go for a ride. Hey buddy, what's up? What's going on, my dudes? Alright. We'll take this a couple of stations and then end the episode here, shall we? Okay, come on, let's go. I'm not driving the train. Come on, I'm exploring. I hope they don't expect me to drive this train. Really? We're going to do this, are we? Let's go up. Why aren't we going? Oh, that's a window. I don't want the window. I want the door to open, not the window. There we go. Can we turn around and... Yeah, I'd be giving me stink eye too. Hello. Alright, come on. Yeah, something's not right with my controller here. So we'll turn around, we'll close that door, because the controller decides that it wants to work sometimes. Oh, that other train's moving now. Oh, where's the driver? Does it want me to drive? That wasn't the idea. That was not the idea at all. Disappointed. I wanted to actually catch the train somewhere. Anywho, I'm Simulated Irk. I am a little bit disappointed, I have to say, but we'll work on things and try again. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, and bye for now.